Welcome back, guys. We are going to be continuing going over Power Force Season 2, Episode 9. So, this episode, man, I don't even know where to begin, but I'm glad we were able to get another episode of Power. I was eagerly waiting to see it. Now, we have a lot to go over. I don't even know where to begin, but we are going to be going into character by character, what happened, my synopsis of it, also just exactly what may happen at the end of the season. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to start with some of the minor things that happen and then going into the bigger things that happen. So the main thing, or some of the minor things that we saw in this, is the Serbs and also Claudia are wanting to go ahead and make a deal with another cartel that is moving in the Chicago area. Now, this is going to cause problems with Miguel and his cartel due to the fact of they cannot afford a cartel war if that does happen. Now, they do try to go after the Serbs at some point later on in the episode, which I'm going to get to here in a minute. But Claudia has to come up with all the money to be able to be untouchable along with the Serbs as well. Now, what is going on in this is once everyone gets word about it, one start making moves. Like, for example, when Claudia starts having a meeting with Shanti, Shanti even wants to be a part of this, but at the same time, she has to make a decision whether she's going to continue to be a CBI or she's going to move in with Claudia as well as Elise and also, of course, the Serbs. Now, here comes the big problem. She does go to Janard about this, but at the same time, she even goes to Tommy later on, still being strung along, while Tommy is saying, go ahead and do it, we'll be enemies on the street. And I think Tommy kind of knows not to trust her due to everything that has already occurred. So I'm already guessing that there's going to be an issue to where he's going to tell her in some way, shape, or form that he does not trust her, which he should already not to. Now, we also do see where Miguel is trying to get more smart. He is getting a lot of advice from his grandmother, and he's saying that he wants to separate Tommy and Diamond, and he even says it's in front of Maria. So Maria does go to Tommy about telling him this, and she even asks him about Lakeisha, which he even tells her that was going to be the one he was going to marry, and it didn't end very well, and she was testing him, and she admitted it, but it shows maybe she is going to be a ride or die, where she finally is choosing him over her family and wanting somewhat of a better life, but also accepting Tommy for who he is and vice versa with her. Now, Tommy does state that he wants her to stay there because we do see the demise of Miguel's grandmother, and we find out that it was the one that was disloyal to him. He was working for the Serbs, and that is what caused the explosion, which was intended for Miguel. And we do see Tommy and Diamond going to the funeral, and Tommy kind of plays ear a little bit with Miguel's boss, Shay, to the point where Shay gave him permission to go after the Serbs, and Tommy comes up with a plan to make sure it doesn't go well, to where he goes after the traitor. Him and Vic are torturing him, and once it finally does come out what the plan is, he messes up the plan so Malkovich is safe, and the Serbs unfortunately now are going to be untouchable with the cartel. And Tommy does deliver the traitor to Miguel and Shay, and they're able to take care of him, while also at the same time he's still playing it safe with Maria to a certain degree, but he has her staying at the loft right now because he wants to keep her safe from another explosion. While this is going on, we see the feds are getting tighter on Tommy and everybody else. So, with Tommy telling Diamond after burying Diamond's former PO that there's a snitch involved, possibly, they need to find out who, and what they come up with is giving new burners, and then Tommy also put up security cams around his place so that they wouldn't be able to get in, but the feds have Vic place a bug in his loft to where they could listen in on him. Now, Vic is getting in deeper and deeper in the feds. Now he has no choice but to play ball with them. We don't know exactly how this is going to come out, other than possibly him dying or worse. But we also see something's going to happen, more likely, especially with the way this episode ended. Now, I will say that Diamond went off like a boss here, man. We say he literally have where not only Gennard but also Miguel trying to talk in Diamond's ear about Tommy making moves solo without him, as well as also trying to get him away from Tommy. Again, they all have their own needs. Tommy's the only one that's actually looking out for Diamond and actually being straight up with him, and we do not see that with Gennard. Gennard is being pulled in the air by Shanti. I'm gonna be honest, guys. He's whipped. We all know this. He's whipped by Shanti, and don't know if he's ever gonna get out of that. We do see where he does find out, help Diamond out with the one that told his CEO about the drugs and everything, because we even have another PO that comes in there trying to find where his former PO was, and Gennard does come in giving him an alibi, saying that he was with him all night and they didn't find anything there, and he does find out exactly who ratted him out, which was of course Leon's father, because he tried to go see Leon's mom, and of course Leon's father was there to decide to cause another scene. Diamond and Gennard get revenge for Leon on there due to the fact of Diamond drowns his ass, man. I mean, it was really crazy just by the experience alone that Gennard was shocked at what Diamond did, that he's seen another side of his brother that has not come out in a very long time, because he was wondering if that other side of Diamond was either gone or it was put in a cage, and it seems like he's coming out. And he even told Gennard to find the ones that killed Leon, which he does later on tell him that unfortunately he's not connected, but he is connected. And Dom is like, okay, who exactly is that? It is one of the ones within the organization that Tommy brought in, that if he kills him, then it's going to fall apart. So we do see where that's going to cause a stir depending on what happens. Even at the same time where the feds are coming in more and more and more wanting to do it by the book, and then not wanting to do it by the book. But then we also see where Tommy finally figures out exactly who the snitch is, and it's Vic because of the burners. He finally gets it from his lawyer, and he even sees Vic coming out of the car having a meeting, and now he knows who the snitch is. So not only is Tommy going for the bottom spot, he's also planning more of things with Maria. And there's also, Diamond, he's wanting to get revenge. He's getting revenge, and he has ones whispering in his ear. So is he going to stay loyal to Tommy? Is he going to listen to Miguel? Is he going to listen to Gennard? What exactly is going to happen? And there's been a lot of other theories going around there. What's going to happen with Maria and Tommy? Is it going to end in disaster, or is it going to end to a certain degree? She's going to live, but it does seem like she's going to be a loyal ride or die girlfriend to Tommy as of right now. And we even get to see her, even though she's sleeping, admit that she loves him. And Tommy did the same thing in the very first episodes when they started first hooking up. So it's not going to take very long for them to admit it while they're awake of how they feel about one another. And then sooner or later, like I've been saying, I think we're going to see Tommy actually reveal why he loved, not loved, but why he did not understand why Ghost loved Angie so much, but at the same time, why he wanted out, why he wanted life. And I think Maria's going to do that for Tommy. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. I thought it was a great episode. There was a lot of things going on. What you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments down below, and I'll see you as always on the very next one.